You're listening to the Marne Report.
Well, hey, Fort Stewart-Hunter Army Airfield, Molly here with your latest edition of the Marne Report Podcast. Today, I have two very special guests with me. I've got Catherine and Shelly from the Marne Community Spouses Club, and today we are going to really learn about MCSC and all of the great things that you guys do year-round. So, ladies, thank you so much for being on the podcast with me today.
Yeah, thank you for having us.
All right, so first things first, what is the Marne Community Spouses Club?
So, first and foremost, above all things, the Spouses Club is a 501c3 nonprofit. Everything we do is to raise money for our grants and scholarships program. At the end of the year, all monies raised throughout the year go directly back into the local community through grants that people are allowed to apply for through the grants programs, and then scholarships that go to military dependents of soldiers that are stationed in the Marne community. So that could be children, it could be spouses, any dependents going for continuing education that need assistance for that education.
Wow, that is very cool. That's
I
so
know,
cool,
right?
right?
I know.
So, okay, that means if you guys are raising funds, it's all, to go for grants and for scholarships. I bet y'all are pretty busy throughout the year, huh?
Always.
All right. So you just had your super sign up event that happened last week, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So tell me about that. With that, who was able to sign up?
Well, the cool thing about the Marne Community Spouses Club is that it is open to all spouses and all dependents as long as they're 18 years old and up. So, it's just a cool opportunity for spouses to get together and not be isolated. I think it's easy sometimes to be isolated as a military spouse. And so, just get out there and meet some other women and some other ladies. And I think it just makes the experience so much better.
Yeah, just make friends, have a good time, all for a good cause. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
So tell me about some of the things that you guys do throughout the year.
So we do have monthly themed socials, which is
My favorite.
they are really fun. Our next one will be our September one. It's a back to school theme.
Yay.
Kind of focused around getting the kids back to school. It'll be kind of like a retro cafeteria kind of style.
Love it.
And they vary month to month. There's activities to go along with the themes. But there are sub-clubs that branch off if you don't want to come to if the socials are a little bit too much for you, or if they're during the day and you can't make those. Sub-clubs are branched out and they're varied depending on the club's needs and interests. And they can be anything from coffee clubs to lunch bunch, book clubs. Last year there was a dog club.
Awesome.
There was a craft club.
There was a craft club, there's a retiree club. So it really varies year to year based on interest of the club.
Right.
Which is really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If there's a want and a need and someone who wants to do it, there can be a club.
That's awesome. Yeah. All right, so what else? Give me more.
Okay, so I'm going to talk about my club because
right.
my club's the cool club. I'm actually part of the national organization of Operation Deploy Your Dress, which is so cool because here at Fort Stewart, we actually have a store. So, I'd call it more of a boutique. It's a little upscale, but it's so cool because all you have to have is your military ID, be a dependent, and you are entitled to 2 dresses a year and 2 accessories to go with it, basically an accessory per dress. And I'm talking about, these are gorgeous formal gowns that,
Some with tags still on them.
Wow.
Yes, completely. And they're all in great shape. Our stock is constantly revolving. And purses, shoes, jewelry, you name it. So anyway, it's a super cool branch off of the Community Spouses Club.
Yeah, that's really neat. I always think about you guys and how handy it is when it's time for a ball, or when it's time for homecoming dances at schools or proms even, that I have been into that boutique. I think it is so cool. That is such a neat thing that, that our dependents have available to them. So thank you for running that boutique. That's awesome.
Yeah.
All right. So where is that located?
52 Co
Avenue?
Yes,
Yeah.
I think it's Avenue.
So is that over by kind of past Club Stewart and where the
Yes.
IHG is?
Yes,
Cool.
exactly where it is.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
Also, in that same building is our property rentals room. Speaking of balls coming up, I know a lot of units are having theirs this fall before some of the training missions pick up. With that room, we have anything you can imagine for centerpieces. There's mirrors, there's feathers, there's sand, there's vases.
It is
there's
jam-packed.
anything you can want, and it's all at bare minimum prices.
Yeah.
You rent it for 24 to 36 hours, return it. You don't have to move with it. You don't have to buy it outright. You use it for your birthday party, ball, hail and farewell, whatever it is, and bring it back to the property room. And
Very nice.
Don't have to handle it again.
Very nice.
Definitely worth checking out for sure before you just want to go run around town and drop your money.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. Because that gets expensive very quickly.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. I know you guys do have one really big event that I always, whenever I think of MCSC, I think about the Beaches and Baskets auction. Yes. Tell me about that. When is it happening?
It is in the spring.
Okay.
It should be April. I'm not quite positive the date
but
off the top of my head.
Spring.
It's always in the spring. It will be on a weekend to really maximize participation, because that is one of our big events that the community is invited to. You do not have to be a member for that one.
Oh, cool.
So bring your spouse, bring your best friend, bring your mom, bring your dad, whoever it is. We want everybody and their brother to come to that. It is so much fun. It's DJ, it's dancing, it's live and silent auctions. It is normally bananas tickets. It's jewelry, it's purses, it's, you know, it's spa treatments. It's all these crazy good things to bid on.
And it's a good time,
and it's
really.
so much
I'm
fun.
here for the good time.
It's so much fun.
And then all of those proceeds go into your grants and
Directly into
your
grants and
scholarships. Yeah, that's awesome.
Which I think this past year we gave over $12,000 just to scholarships, not to mention the grants programs.
So cool.
Wow.
Yeah.
And that's such a huge help, you know. Oh, awesome. All right, what else?
What I saw on Facebook just today coming here to record this was, how can I get bananas tickets?
Yeah.
Every year we partner with the Savannah Bananas, where our members get first dibs on bananas tickets. I think this year we're working to get 2 different dates.
Okay.
Where if you're a member, we will do a special drop, and you get first dibs to get tickets to a game before the tickets go public, which is almost impossible to get.
Yes.
So that's a huge perk. So if nothing else,
join for the tickets.
Join for the bananas tickets.
For real, like if you haven't ever been to a Savannah Bananas game, like you don't even know what you're missing out. Like you have to go. And once you discover that the tickets are impossible to get a hold of, it's very sad. You don't want to be in this area and miss out on that opportunity.
Oh,
so,
yeah.
I mean, what a cool extra perk that you get for coming to the coolest club.
I love it. Well, ladies, this has been just such a great informational chat with y'all, because I think so many people hear Marne Community Spouses Club. I think they automatically think senior spouses, and that's for them, and it's not for me, and I don't want to do that. But I love the fact that there's so many different offshoots according to interests, and y'all have really done such a great job of just making it such an all-encompassing thing for 18 and up. You know, anyone who's interested, I really encourage you guys to go out there. I've had the opportunity to be able to go to some of y'all's events and those themed luncheons, and they're just so fun. So don't count the MCSC out, because these 2 ladies sitting in this room with me right now are having a blast.
That's
so
right.
We want you guys to have fun too. Was there anything else that you would like to say before we close out?
We do have several board positions open.
Okay.
And speaking of, it is all ranks. It is all genders. It is not just women. We have junior enlisted on our board. We have senior spouses on our board. We are fun. We have a blast at our board meetings. It is for everybody.
Yeah.
If you want to serve, if you have a heart for service, if you want to give back to the Marne community, we have several positions open. We are looking for assistance. We would love to have you.
Yeah. Sure.
And there's nothing like being involved to just enhance your whole experience. Like, you'll meet people you never thought you would meet. It's just your experience is so widened.
I love it. Do you guys have a website, or where can people go to learn more about MCSC?
Yes, we do have a Facebook page, the Marne Community Spouses Club on Facebook.
Cool.
And Marne Community Spouses Club
I think it's .org.
.org.
Okay. All right, cool. Yeah, great. So everyone, please go to the website. Make sure you're giving them a follow on social media so you can just follow along with all the super fun things that they've got going on. Again, hopefully we've got just a few listeners out there that are really interested in joining and seeing what it's all about. But y'all, thank you so much again for being on the podcast with me. You're welcome back anytime.
All right.
You might regret that. But we'll come back.
With bells on.
All right, everybody. That is it for this week's edition of the Marne Report Podcast. This is Molly, and we are signing off.
The Digital Garrison app is your one-stop source for all things Fort Stewart-Hunter Army Airfield. With the DG at your fingertips, you'll never miss out on upcoming events, installation updates, facility and gate information, weather, shopping, and so much more. Digital Garrison is free from your phone's app store. Download today.